you ever been to Kofa? Are you familiar with it? I've been to so many places in Arizona, but up until about a year ago or so, Kofa was not on my radar. I guess when I thought about trips and adventures in Arizona, I either think of heading in almost every other direction other than the southwest part of the state. So if you're like me, or if you've been thinking about going, join us for a few minutes and we'll give you a taste of this amazing place. So what is this place? Kofa is a wilderness refuge located in the southwestern portion of Arizona, and it's massive, covering over 660,000 acres. It's so big we've only explored a small fraction of it. We entered along its western edge and explored from there. This designated wilderness area is a haven for wildlife and a sanctuary in the Sonoran Desert. Established in 1939, Kofa, which stands for King of Arizona, is famous for its striking desert landscapes, jagged mountain ranges, and diverse plant and wildlife. Everyone can explore its untamed terrain and are able to hike and camp inside. The refuge is particularly known for its population of desert bighorn sheep, but unfortunately we didn't get to see any on this trip. After checking out the rules and the maps near the entrance, we began heading deeper into the refuge. In the first couple of miles or so near the entrance, the path was flat and relatively smooth. There were large open spaces where RVs could park. Like we always try and do though, my brother and I continued on to try and find a more isolated spot to set up camp. And like we have seemed to notice, it doesn't take much to accomplish that. The path got a little rougher, but nothing crazy. Although we like an occasional terrain challenge, we are not rock crawlers. Our goal is to find beautiful and hopefully somewhat remote places, and we found that with basic four-wheel drive and a higher clearance vehicle, even a stock one, you can accomplish that in most cases. And again, that proved to be true here. Before we knew it, we were on our own. We took turns taking the lead as we headed deeper and deeper in, and enjoyed taking in the amazing views. Although it didn't take long before my brother got the itch to set up camp and started questioning where I wanted to go. We had passed quite a few seemingly good camp spots, but I had set my sights on something else. You see, I saw a small group of mountains ahead in the distance, and I knew, well, actually more like hoped, our perfect campground would be tucked away inside them. As the sun got lower in the sky, I started to get nervous. I hoped I was right. But then suddenly, there it was. The perfect spot. We pulled in and did a quick survey of what was to be our home for the next 2.5 days. And after we were satisfied, we wasted no time in setting up. Once our camp was in order, my brother climbed a nearby hill to take in the view, and from that vantage point, he confirmed we chose well. I greeted him with a couple of cold beers when he returned, and we started making dinner. The sun was setting fast, and the temperature was dropping quickly.
Happy hour at camp. My brother's got the beer here. All right, what do we got?
So we got a Blue Moon and Negro Modelo. Blue Moon's for you, Negro Modelo's for me.
Great. All right.
I was having technical difficulties with my propane, but we got it sorted out quickly.
Now they're going. I'm thinking what happened is his propane tank regulator may have restricted the propane going in, and his flame just wasn't as hot as it should be. But now we'll cook with fire.
After dinner, we got to my favorite part of any camp experience, the evening fire. Tonight's was a bit of a struggle as the wind was blowing pretty decently, but we eventually got it up and running. We sat down and cracked open another beer, and after I took a couple of minutes to let my family know that we were all settled in and safe, we just talked and laughed. I could spend hours sitting around a campfire and be perfectly content, sitting here with my brother in this amazingly beautiful place with a cold beer and talking about anything or exactly the moments this channel is all about. As the night sky grew darker, it got quite a bit colder than we expected though. I think we didn't account for the elevation we camped at when we did our pre-trip weather check. Soon the evening turned to night, and when our fingers got too cold to hold our beers, we called it a night. We expected temperatures in the 40s, but it dipped down to the 20s overnight, and my brother woke up concerned about my well-being.
I think it's about 6:30. I'm worried about my brother. He slept in the tent last night. To see if my brother's alive. Yo.
Find out in part 2 what my brother found out when he checked on me in the morning, and how I found myself in a jail cell, and more as we continue to explore Kofa on day 2 of our adventure. Thank you for letting me share this adventure with you. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in part 2 of our journey.